Whoa, if you thought WondLa was all whimsical space meadows and quirky creatures, buckle in. Season 3, Episode 2 just hit like a meteor. From the opening seconds, you can feel the urgency. Ava, our young heroine, he wakes up to the harsh reality that Orbona, the world she's desperately trying to save, the forest is withering. She's scared, she's lost, and worst of all, she believes she's failed. The heart, which used to pulse with life, is gone. Cadmus, the sly leader of the human settlement, has taken it for his own purposes, leaving Eva drowning in regret and questioning if it's already too late. But right when it seems darkest, there's help, sort of. Eva runs into Arius, the elusive sage, who throws down some major philosophical truths. Arius is a woman of mystery, often confused for her identical sibling, Darius. She challenges Eva's despair, saying the future isn't written, there's always a choice, always a first step to take, even when everything looks hopeless. Arius's cryptic advice gives Eva something she hasn't had in a while, hope. She's told she must be brave, that even a single action could ripple outward and transform fate. Arius also warns her, light and darkness both lie within her path, and she can't let the coming darkness change her. Now energized, Ava finds Rovi, her steadfast companion. Their reunion is sweet, but tinged with anxiety. They've been apart, each thinking the other might be lost. There's a little banner about Eva's hair, which apparently now resembles a human hairstyle, but the mood quickly pivots to urgency. Rovi fills Eva in on the dire situation. Zilorok, a dangerous political rival, is blaming humans for the dying forest. The attack on faunas, orchestrated by Cadmus, has whipped everyone into a frenzy. If Eva shows her face, she risks imprisonment or worse, despite her friendship with Queen Ojo. But Eva isn't about to let accusations keep her from seeing the queen. She's convinced that the prophecy Arius gave her means Queen Ojo holds the key to saving Orbona. With help from Garguf, an eccentric shaman, our heroes hatch a daring, if a little ridiculous. They'll sneak Eva into the palace by passing her off as Garguf's assistant, bearing ancient secrets vital to the queen. It's a tense and risky gambit, and Rovi isn't exactly sold on the brilliance of the idea, but they go for it anyway. Inside the palace, the royal council is in full crisis mode, led by Lorok, who is stoking fear and anger against humans. Bestial, the grim enforcer, the presence proof that humans are to blame for the devastation. Advisor Zin, the logical avoidance, but Lorok and his cronies don't need facts. They want a scapegoat. That's when Eva, disguised and attempting to defend her people, reveals herself. It's a dangerous move. The council recoils. Some want her arrested on the spot. Queen Ojo is the only one remaining open-minded, but her authority is shaky and Lorik's coup is gaining steam. Eva pleads with the queen, telling her about her encounter with Arius and the prophecy. Nobody believes her. At first, Arius hasn't been seen in 150 years, and Eva is accused of lying just to manipulate the court. But as she recounts exactly what Arius told her about finding the bridge between worlds, Queen Ojo starts to believe. It's enough for the queen to want to help, but Lorok isn't having it and orders Eva and Ojo arrested. In the cell, the episode takes one of its most compelling turns. Ava, Ojo, Rovi, and Garguf dig deep into history. Ojo talks about her father and the two advisors, Arius and Darius, who once personified hope and despair respectively. Arius believed Orbona could be saved. Darius just saw poison and decay. Arius left, supposedly to find the bridge, a symbol of hope and transformation. That glimmer of hope now rests with Eva. As they conspire to escape, Redimus, the brother of Bastille, and a surprise ally shows up. The stakes ratchet up as Lorok's guards flood the palace, hunting the fugitives. The team makes a tense dash to a hidden exit, facing pursuit from all directions. It's exhilarating as they push through obstacles. Chip, another friend, lends a hand with technical know-how, slowing down the advancing guards. In the chaos, Advisor Zin reveals a crucial truth. The heart of the forest never made it to Orbona's core. Instead, it landed in an underground human sanctuary, which crippled the planet's regrowth. The only way to restore Orbona is to reach the core and install the heart. But the world launcher, the king's old planet-altering device, is gone. The team brainstorms maybe they can build a rocket, maybe use a volcano. But then a revelation hits. New Attica, the human colony, has a thermal vent that leads directly to the core. If they can get there before Lorik's army, there's a chance to save everything. The escape sequence amps up the tension even further. Redimus takes up the charge, ready to lay down his own life to protect Ojo and Eva. Garguf uses his oddball talents to help. And at every turn, Eva has to trust her friends, make split-second decisions, and stay brave. We see Eva's blend of fear and determination. She's grown from a frightened girl into a leader who can rally Orbonians and humans alike. The final moments twist the knife as Lorok corners advisors in, denouncing him as a traitor. Lorok's vision is brutal. Wipe out all the ghosts of the dirt, meaning humans, seize the heart for himself, and claim to be Orbona's savior. This ideological clash is riveting. Zin's loyalty is to Orbona itself, not to any ruler, not even the queen. Eloric's lust for power is about eradicating hope and forging a new regime with violence. The episode closes with Eva and her friends on the run, determined to beat Loric's forces to New Attica, retrieve the heart, and use the thermal vent to save the planet. The urgency is real, the clock is ticking, and the stakes have never been higher. If Lorac gets there first, hope will die. If Eva succeeds, maybe Orbona isn't lost after all. WondLa Season 3, Episode 2 is a masterclass in ramping up tension, complex political intrigue, heartfelt reunions, old mysteries handed down through generations, and a ticking clock plot. It's dense, emotional, and sets up the season's epic quest. Eva's journey is now bigger than just saving a forest. She's trying to redeem her entire people and bridge the gap between two worlds with her own light and darkness at battle inside. So, what did you think of Arius' prophecy? Did the palace escape get your heart racing? How do you feel about Lorac as a villain? Does he scare you more than Cadmus? Let me know in the comments. Hit like if you felt the tension. Share this recap with your fellow WondLa fans, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into every episode. See you next time.